This video is a complete guide on Claude Skills. From what Claude Skills is, how to use them, how to create your own skills. Not only that, we are going to do everything live here, from using the Claude Skills and creating our own skills. At the end, I will also clear some of the most asked questions related to Claude skills. And when you click on the skills, you will see a lot of skills. So if you don't know what skills are, skills teach Claude how to do a particular task repetitively. For example, whenever you are working in a job, like this one is your company, you are here, you are working in a job, what you will do? You repetitively do some task for company, and that's your skills. Maybe if you are a designer, designing is your skills. Maybe you are a software engineer, coding is your skills. If you are a marketer, marketing is your skill. So that's the same thing here. In the Claude, if you want that your Claude perform some task repetitively according to you, according to how you want, you can do that using skills. For example, there are a lot of skills. Like there is a skill creator which help to create new skills. There are a lot of other skills like algorithm art, brand guidelines, Canva design, docs, internal, MCP, Slack, theme, web, and all other stuff. And if you see, most of the skills are turned off right now. You can click on any skills, and from here you can turn on. And turning on or enabling means now your Claude can use these skills. If you turn it off, Claude will not able to use these skills. Let's suppose I come here and I ask Claude to create a poster for me related to a AI workshop in Jaipur. And let's see if it's use Canva or not. So right now I asked Claude to create a poster of Agentic AI workshop in Jaipur on date 3 June 2026, and I have given my photo. Now I want to see how it create a poster. And after that we will turn on the Canva design and see how it create the poster. As you can see here, it's first of all creating a HTML file. Means what it will do, it will first of all create a HTML file, and after that it will convert that HTML file into a PNG. Right now it's only have front end design and coding skills, front end design skills, so it will not able to directly create an image, as you can see, because we have not enabled the Canva skills. So this is something how it look like right now, as you can see, like this without the Canva skills. And now I am going to do that. It is right now like polishing and doing stuffs. Let's wait for that. Okay, so I think finally it's done. We can, I think, click here and can download the file, copy to clipboard, save as an artifact if you want. And as you can see, the image is broken. It looked decent, but at first it created a HTML page that convert into image and did a lot of stuff, because right now it's not have the Canva design skills. If you don't know what is Canva, it's a designing tool. You can just Google and know about it. Now we are going to create a new chat, but this time I will just go in the customize section and turn on the Canva skill. I will go here, Canva design. Where is it is? Okay. We will click here on the Canva design and I will turn it on from here. If you want to read the steps, you can read it out. But I will turn this on and let's see the difference. I will come here, I will paste out the same thing here. Now you can see reading Canva design skill, right? And now it will be way much faster than we can think of. Not something like converted from HTML to PNG image using internal tools, but it will create the entire poster. As you can see, it is designing the poster using the Canva design skills. That's why skills are so much powerful. And after that, we are going to create a custom skill for ourselves, because it's possible that you want to create your own skill and it's not available in Claude AI. No worries. Now you can create your own skills. So let's wait for it to complete and then we do that. Okay, so finally it's done. It took some time. I think Claude is slow right now, but it's done and I really like this one. In the last one, we have seen that image is not loaded properly and all other thing is everywhere and not clear. But this time the curriculum is here, the workshop is there, is a CTA, you can like register, is agentic, and I really like this one. It's like there is instructor, location, and date, and everything is mentioned clearly. So that's the power of skills. But now as I showed you how to use a skills, you can turn on any skills you want from here. Like, and maybe you want to create a GIF for your Slack, maybe you want to create MCP. All the skills you want from here, you can turn on, like web artifacts, builder, and all other stuffs. But if you want to create your own skills, you have to click here, because now we are going to create our own skill. And from here, the best thing is that you can use Claude to create your own skills. You don't have to write everything manually, but if you want, you can basically do, and you can also upload a skills if you have already created the skills. But I will say create with Claude, right? You can do these options if you want, but I will highly recommend if you are starting out, go with this one. And if you go with this option, you will reduce a lot of your headache. So I will click on this create with Claude, and it will open a new chat for me, and I will just hit enter from here. So it says let's create a skill together using a skill creator. First ask the what skill should I do. So as I shown you earlier that this skill creator is used here. It means now you can create skills by just prompting using that skill creator, right? So here we are going to mention our skill, what it do and all other stuff. So I will just say, by the way, I am using Whisper Flow to give voice commands, so it will be faster for us. Create a new skill where I can put any idea related to AI, and it will convert that idea into a viral reel script for me. So here I have given the input because I really want to create a skill where I can just put out my idea, like any idea I have, and it create me good hooks and a good viral script. So let's create a skill for that. I'm creating this skill, but you can create any skill you want, right? It can be anything in your personal life, professional life. You want to automate your anything you repetitively do, you can do that. Okay, so after that, it is asking me few questions for more clarity. Like for that, I will select Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. I want for those two because I don't use TikTok and all other stuffs. What tone you want? Okay, I what tone? Educational but fun. Yes, that I want, and mostly it will be 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, so as you can see, our skill is ready. From here, either we can copy our skill if you want. We can download the skills, and from here you can go through entire skill, like how it's generated, what are the format, and all other stuffs. I will just say copy to your skills. Let me go to my skill section and check if my skill is added or not. And here you can see my skill is added in under my skills, and example is here, right? So you can see differentiate from your skill will be find here, and all the example will be here. And you know what is the best thing about skills? That you don't have to specify the skills. Claude will automatically detect when it can use the skill. For example, let me give a really good example. Let's suppose I want to create a reel. Now here I am is not specifying that create the script from that skill, but if you see here, it is reading AI real script skill. As you can see, this is exactly coming from that skill. Now it will analyze the skill and create a script according to our AI real script skill. So let's wait for the result, and we should see some hooks, like 4 hooks around. And as you can see, it's given us 4 hooks. The entire script is English as we mentioned. Let's see, Claude AI just got superpower. What if your AI could literally learn a new trick on a demand and all other stuffs? Given me the entire script, then creator notes and all other stuffs. And it's also now asking me to give me in Hindi or English, which I don't want right now. But even if sometime Claude not able to recognize a skill or not able to use the skill, you can always come here and do slash forward skills, and you will find you can manage the skills from here and all other stuff. And from here, if I click here, I can come here and I can select the AI skills. After that, I can write all the things, right? So at this time, it will 100% use that skill because we have mentioned it clearly. But most of the time, you don't have to mention it. But if any chance you see that it's not using your skills, you can mention like this way. Also, as I mentioned earlier, that I will answer a few of the most important asked questions related to skills. And here are the most asked questions related to skills. You can pause this video and read all of them, like the difference between skills and project, skills and MCP, and also skill and custom instructions. And if you have any other doubt or maybe you are confused in any of them, let me know in the comment section. I will create a separate video for them because right now the video is already long. And now I hope you understand how skills work, how you can use skills, how you can create your own skills, and how skills are so much useful that you can automate a lot of your daily tasks. So make sure to subscribe because there are a lot of content is coming on this particular channel related to AI.